animal cruelty in circuses. Animals tend to get beaten just to do that awesome trick. They aren't treated fairly. Not only that, but they live in small cages for the rest of their lives. They don't leave that cage unless it is time for a show or practice. In those cages, they are forced to eat, sleep, and urinate. When it comes to training them, it is the most horrible part of this. The circus trainers use a variety of tools like bull hooks, metal pipes, hot chops, whips, jagged wooden sticks, electric shock collars, as well as fists, elbows, and knees. Since they are wild, they don't know what to expect, so they use all these brutal tactics with the animals. With all this happening to the animals, they tend to show destructive and stressed behavior like obsessive rocking, chewing, and licking. Their health is another problem. The animals usually get tuberculosis because they are chained for so long that they can't later be passed on to humans that go to the circus. Arthritis is another health issue due to forced immobility.
We elected this cause because we're passionate about animals. They deserve to be free. Freedom where they can run as far as they want and not be chained in a cage for the rest of their lives. Freedom where they don't run the risk of getting diseases. Freedom where the animals are allowed to be themselves and nobody hurting them when they don't listen.
We collected data as soon as we got the 30 likes. With Facebook data, we found out what age group we were the most popular with. Like we predicted, we were the most popular with the age group of 18 through 24-year-olds. We used other social media like Snapchat and Instagram to spread our word on Facebook. Our insights would tell us how many shares we had, likes, comments, and people we reached.
Me and my group had an idea to do a project on our own. We got a group of people and Alexa, a friend of ours, painted their faces like animals of a zoo. Once we finished that, then we cuffed them up and tied them all together in a single file line. By doing this, me and my group brought awareness to the cruelty. We then walked the students 2 times around the school while I was pushing them with the stick. While we walked, Brina made some posters to advertise our Facebook page and make everyone aware that this is an issue that is occurring in the world. Some of our posters stated, "We are not puppets. They chained our freedom. Our lives are at risk just to entertain you." After we were done with our event, we interviewed the people that were walking along with us.
My name is Oscar.
Hi, Oscar. How do you feel being others' entertainment?
It feels depressing
Why is that?
because it's like you don't feel like you have a choice. It's just you're being forced to. So it's just like it's torture. It feels like torture.
How do you feel like being treated like a puppet?
Being treated as a puppet, it was uncomfortable because like you can just see them just staring at you, and it's like you feel like you're forced to like entertain them when you don't want to.
How did you feel being chained up?
I feel like all my rights just like went away, like all like my dignity especially. Oh gosh, but I just felt that as soon as I was chained, that I had no choice. I had to just go with it, and I couldn't like stand it.
Did you know that animals, the way they train, like for entertainment, they get beaten with a bull stick? You know what bull stick is?
Mm-hmm.
And electrical like stuff,
No.
and they get cut sometimes. How did that make you feel?
That made me feel, I feel bad because I have a dog. And it's like I wouldn't want that to happen to my dog. And thank God we didn't do that during like the walk. 'Cause,
How did you feel like when you were getting poked with the stick?
It felt uncomfortable because it's like, don't touch me. Like it felt weird. It was like, they were just poking me. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I just felt comfortable.
Okay, thank you, Oscar.
You're welcome, Brina.